Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back with FTL. Let's jump into a new game. Gonna keep it simple, easy. We'll play with the Kestrel. Everything looks good, so let's jump in. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick assessment here. This upgrade tab is something I believe I've been neglecting. And in fact, not even sure that I really have seen it before until I did a little bit of research on this game, because I always seem to hit a wall maybe about halfway through or two-thirds of the way through the various systems in this game, and I think it's because I never use these upgrades. So that is definitely something to keep an eye on as we do this run. I would really like to be able to upgrade my ship to the point where I can start to stand up to some of the stronger enemies. Let's jump. Let's go this way. Got an encounter. Right, they got a bribe. It's a pirate. They're bribing us, but I think I'm going to attack them. They're not that strong. So let's power up our burst laser and aim that at their weaponry. Let's also power up the missile, and we can aim that at their shields. And now the waiting game. Alright, good damage. So let's power down the missile. And then we'll re-aim our laser at their FTL drive. And they're offering us more, but I think we're going to continue. If we can get more than 12 scrap, 8 missiles. Boy, that is a lot. I think we just see what we can get from them, though. One more shot ought to do it. There's no way they're getting away from us. Sweet. 29 scrap. So we could have potentially had some extra missiles, but, you know, I'm not going to sneeze at, you know, practically 30 scrap. Upon closer inspection, you realize the ship under attack was a rebel scout. It's too damaged to put up much of a fight. Let's destroy the ship and salvage it. We get a couple missiles, a fuel, 12 scrap. Very good. There's a distress beacon. Let's check it out. Nearby human mining colony, setting up quarantine to contain a disease. We will not send in our crew to help them out. That's almost always a bad idea in this game. Let's jump to this next distress beacon. Trying to get some rewards and some loot. We got another encounter here. Pirate fighter. Using that distress beacon as a decoy. We are going to want to use our missile here, I believe. We'll try and take out their shields with that. It doesn't look like they have drones. Fun little standoff here. They'll fire first, I'm sure. Yep. Oh, you do have a fire. Looks like it's going to be put out pretty quick here. Their shields are down, which is great. Let's take out their weaponry. And we will need to repair our weapons before we can get our burst laser up and running again. Let's aim at their shields with one more missile. Very glad that did not miss. And then our burst laser should be able to do the rest of the work. It's powering up its FTL drive, but we destroy them. Excellent. 26 scrap, as well as a drone unit and 3 fuel. We're up to 97 scrap. Is there a store nearby? Not that I can see, but we're about to fly into a nebula. I think we'll upgrade our ship on the next sector once we reach it. Another pirate. Unknown weapon for 45 scrap. He's trying to sell us something, or we could fight him. Kind of a unique situation. I think I'm going to save my scrap for stuff that I, know is good. I would take the risk if I was in a worse situation. Let's attack him. He has a drone. Let's take out... The drone's probably not that dangerous. I think we're going to try and take out his weapons, shields, the classic. That drone is not even touching our shields. So not anything to worry about, really. It's powering up its FTL. Okay, so let's pause here. Let's get our missile to shoot at the engine. Burst laser to fire at the drones. And looks like we've lost control of our sensor subsystem. There's a fire somewhere on board. That's okay. I can open some doors. Our crew will stay safe. We'll assign that guy there. And go. They're offering us 7 missiles and 12 scrap. Those missiles are pretty valuable. I might actually accept this offer. Alright. Let's close the doors. And send a guy to check out. Well, let's send this guy to the med bay. We'll send this guy to repair our sensor system. We'll send the pilot. He's closest. Excuse me, I'm an idiot. We can't see, we can't use the sensors because we're in a nebula. I'm a fool. Restore everybody to their rightful spots. We have 109 scrap and 11 missiles, 22 fuel, so we're not doing too bad. Let's jump to the next area. I think we go here just so we're no longer in the nebula. Now we're in an asteroid field, which is not awesome. Fighting this guy. Looks like he's got a fairly heavy laser. We'll take out his burst laser with our burst laser. We'll take out his shields with our missile. Hopefully that will open him up to some asteroid collisions as well. I think we need to get some more oxygen into some of these areas. So we'll open some of these doors as long as we're paused. It's not super necessary, but in case we have to move anybody in there. Our oxygen is only at 66%, so here we go. Okay, they have taken out our sensor system, so see if we can fix that here quickly. Getting quite lucky here with the asteroids. Alright, we've taken out their missiles and their shields. Their weapons and their shields, excuse me. So hopefully these repairs go sooner. Take out their engine, and may as well shoot at their drones. And we have destroyed them, which is very good. Ship explodes, we get 2 fuel, a missile, and some scrap. Back to the engine room with you, sir. Let's just get our sensors back online and get you back into our cockpit so we can get the heck out of this asteroid field. Charging, charging. There's a lot of mechanics to this game. It doesn't surprise me that I die so often when there's so much to think about. There's a store back here. I think we go check out the store. Not going to be afraid to backtrack a little bit here. What do they have? Drone control and cloaking. Can't afford cloaking, and drone control does not seem that exciting to me right now. I will spend 12 scrap to fix my hull. What do you have on page 2? A pike beam, fire beam, and another burst laser. Burst laser 2. Well, it's the same as what I have. Pike beam can cut across entire ships, assuming there's no shield to stop it. That seems awesome. Fire beam, no physical damage, but ignites fires. That might be really useful too. Why don't we buy both of those? And then try and upgrade our weapon system to take advantage. We need 35 scrap to upgrade that. That's okay. We need how many more units? 2. So it's going to be a little bit before we can use those weapons, but that's okay. Let's jump back to this sector. Another encounter here. It's a rebel scout. Let's intervene and hope we can get some more scrap here. Let's aim a missile at their shields, burst laser at their weapons, the classic configuration. That drone should not do anything to our shields. It might hurt us if they can take down our shields with their laser, like so. But we did take out their shields and their weaponry, so a couple more well-placed shots ought to help us out here. Excellent. That fight went as good as it could have. 12 scrap, 2 missiles, so we had a net gain of 1 missile on that. And we are also rewarded with another fuel unit and 21 scrap. So we can now upgrade our weapon systems once. It's going to cost 50 for our next upgrade. Let's jump. I might be a fool for putting all my upgrade scrap into weapon systems, but I want to see how some of these new weapons function. You know, this is some uncharted territory for me. No pun intended. So, let's see if we can get out of the sector. Intelligent life forms, a nearby planet. Let's see if we can investigate. Small shuttle lands in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly colored, 6-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Let's try and communicate. They just stand there. Oh, that's too bad. Let's jump. We have a straight shot of civilian sectors. I can tell you which path I'm going to be taking. And we're in a nebula. Get out of there as soon as we can. There's a store up here. Can't really afford anything. We have no repairs needed, so we're just going to jump towards the exit. So we've got another encounter here. Rebel automated ship does not engage. Seems to be patrolling a long-range sensor station. Let's attack it, just because. I'm friendly like that. Our weapons should be online here. Working great. One more decent shot should do it, as long as you don't miss any. Yeah, we missed one. That's okay. I'm not going to use a missile on this. Great. 17 scrap. I'll take it. She'll go this way. You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. 3 missiles and 2 drone parts. I actually might make this trade because our reactor could use an upgrade. Upgrade the reactor by 1. We will need that extra power in order to use those extra weapons, so it's a trade I'm willing to make. Okay. Possible ship detected. Let's check it out. Is it pirate scout? Stay out of this. You'll be next. There's a blockade going on. Let's attack them. Burst laser on the weaponry. Missile on the shields. Always seems to work really well on these lower level enemies. They don't have any drones, which is gratifying, and their lasers are not particularly powerful. They also don't have a whole ton of hull points, so one more good laser burst, assuming no misses, should take them out. Two fuel, 3 missiles, and 15 scrap for letting them go. I would be happy with just more than 15 scrap. You're done. What do we get? 28 scrap. That's great. We can now afford another weapon upgrade. Let's power down the Artemis and power up the pike beam. And upgrade... We upgrade our reactor for 20 scrap. What else do we want to upgrade? Our shields, probably. Engines. That would increase our dodge chance. Medbay. Medbay oxygen are fine. Weapon control is fine, because I can always power down weapons, I think, at this point. Door system. Blast doors. That might be really useful for 35. 25 to see the enemy interior. 20 scrap to give us a 50% evasion. Let's do this. Let's do shields, piloting. We got 34 scrap left. Well, for 25 scrap, we can see the enemy interior, which is great. You have 3x refill boost on oxygen. Let's upgrade our engines once. I think that's... We might be spreading ourselves a little bit thin here, but I think I like the look of that. And our pike beam is about ready for our next encounter here. So let's go... There's an asteroid field there. Let's go towards the store. Nothing to encounter here. I think we ignore the store because we only have 19. Well, we might be able to repair our hull. That's always useful. There's no sense in running around with less than full hull integrity. So let's fix that for 2 scrap. We have 17. We can't really afford anything else, but we can afford... We can afford some missiles. And some fuel. We'll basically just spend everything. We have plenty of fuel now. We have, you know, enough missiles, and we have our pike beam, so we'll be able to save some of those missiles as long as we time the burst laser to decrease enemy shields before we fire off the pike beam. Let's jump for the exit. The nebula. Next sector. Do we go rock or do we go civilian? Let's go to the rock controlled. I like the rock race. They have good music too. Rock people are powerful, proud race, not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands, but don't count on it. One location we can jump to. That's okay. See a Zoltan merchant, ask about his wares. He responds, sorry, but it took years to gain their trust. I can't be seen communicating with you. I hope you understand. That's all right. I can't really afford to buy anything anyways. Asteroid field, that sucks. And we have an encounter. Gives us a chance to try out our pike beam, though. Let's try it out. burst laser. We are going to aim at their weaponry. And our pike beam, we will fire at their shields. Oh, we have an intruder. Let's close the doors. See if we can suffocate him. We'll open up all these doors. See if we can sort of suck the air out. Okay, our laser's fired. We did not. Okay, we did a little bit of damage there. I guess I wasn't sure how that pike beam worked. Okay. We need to continue to suffocate this rock gentleman. Okay, he's disabled our door system, which is not awesome. Maybe we can repair it. But that would involve endangering our pilot because he might suffocate before he can fix it. Let's get our burst laser aimed at their weaponry again. Alright, so their weapons are down. Okay, we need to fight this guy. He might be too strong for us. In the meantime, we'll try and get our... Oh, we might be able to take him on. Cut across their ship. We did take out their invading crew member, which is good. I think we're going to have to try and repair the door system. His health is rapidly going down. Alright, we did kill him, which is great. Got 31 scrap. Quick, get out of there. Okay. So what are we going to do? We need to heal this guy. Maybe we make a... Well, we could jump to the next sector. But who knows whether what we find there will be more dangerous for us? Okay, we'll just use the spacebar judiciously here, like we should be. Let's move our weapon tech and see if he can make these repairs for us. His health is already going down. No, he's gonna die too. We need to fix those doors before we can heal our guys. So... maybe we go all in? No, I think I play it safe and jump to another sector that's not in an asteroid field. And now we have a battle. Okay. This is not great. Our weapons will stay... We'll keep things as they are for now. 13 of 100, 12 of 100. Both those guys are not doing great. Burst laser will aim at their weapons. It's getting a little scary. do I send... Okay. This guy's repairing the engine. Do I send these two guys in to try and fix the door? I don't think they will live long enough. I really don't. It's not even in an orange state, so that's just in no way a good plan. Okay, that was pretty good. We might be able to get through this. Their oxygen is low. They're probably going to be focusing repairs on that. So I'll fire again at their weapons. We should be able to take them out here if we don't miss. Oh, we did miss. That's too bad. One more volley. Alright, killed him. Things are getting a little harrowing. We need to find a shop. We need to find a shop. Let's go towards the exit. We're going to ignore some encounters here. There's stores. Yay. Let's go. I'm thinking we go to the bottom store. See what we can trade. Let's fix our ship for 6 scrap. I don't think there's a way to... Well, we can get a new crew member. If we can afford a new crew member, we can send him in to do the repairs on the door system. So we'll do that. See what you can do, buddy. Okay, so we were able to close the door, get it repaired. Let's get some oxygen in there. And then we should be able to medbay all these guys. Hairy situation. Then we can reassign them to their proper posts. Whew! May as well get you some healing as well, good sir. Is there not enough room for you? That's okay. Let's get some more oxygen in our ship. Reassign you to engines. Get our shields back up to snuff. Alright. I don't think I healed you quite enough. There we go. Looking good. Came back from the brink there. Let's get to the exit. Black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Sorry, those are kind of valuable to me, even though I haven't been using them all that much. You know what might be a good idea is to do our initial missile at the shields and burst laser at the weaponry volley, and then once their shields are down, use the pike beam to cut across the ship. I think that's a pretty solid plan. All right, we'll go to the civilian sector. Where can we go? We'll go this way. Have ourselves an encounter. The Rebel Rigger. So it's a little bit of a stronger ship. Let's get our weapons ready. Power down the pike beam and get the Artemis aimed at their shields and the burst laser aimed at their weapons for the classic volley. Do they have drones? They do have drones. So maybe that's where we will aim the pike beam once that's ready to go. Alright, our sensors are taken out. That's okay. We did miss their shields, it looks like. We'll re-aim our shots here and send our guy in to repair the sensor systems. He took out our med bay. Our Artemis is not doing great. It's a little out of practice. Let's have our, well, we got to keep our pilot going so we can evade those shots. I guess we just keep the course for now. Okay, so systems are back online. You can repair the med bay. They're hitting us with a lot of missiles. Pretty strong. Can't believe we keep missing with our missile. That's so awful. At this stage, I'm not going to accept any surrender. That's just, there's no chance. 75% hull. We'll take out their missiles if we can. They have a, oh, that's what it is. So they have a defense drone that's shooting down our missiles. So I'm just like wasting missiles on these guys. I gotta learn to recognize that sort of thing. So maybe I do want to take out their drones. Okay. No, they still were able to hit it. We still won, but by the skin of our teeth. 35 scrap. I guess I'll take it. What needs repair? Most of you guys need healing. I would upgrade my ship at this point, but I think I'm going to need the scrap to upgrade or to repair the hull. Where to next? I don't see a store available yet. Pirate fighter. Not terribly strong. No surrender. Alright, let's take out their shields. Let's take out their weapons. Once their shields are down, we'll get our pike beam out and cut up their, I don't know, engine, I guess. Volley 1. they did take down our weapons. They're spamming missiles at us too. They offer us a slave. That's not gonna happen. Ooh, you gotta repair the oxygen, dude. Okay, good job. Should be able to take him out here. Good fight. Our hull is suffering, and we're out of missiles. We did just get 2 missiles, so that's nice. Let's restore our pilot. You need some health, and you need some health. You got full health. Okay. There's no store in sight. We need some repairs. Okay. Asteroid field. Let's explore it. Nothing of interest. Okay. Any store at all. No. We're going to have to get close to the exit here because I'm not going to hang around with such a weak ship. Quarantine level 5 in effect. So we're not sticking around here. And there's a store. That's what we like to see. It's going to be an expensive repair. 57 scrap. Well, we got no choice. We have 43 left. What do we buy? We could stock up on missiles. We are going to need some fuel as well. So we'll buy all their fuel. We haven't been using the fire beam, so I think I'm just going to sell it. It's a poor investment. You know what? Yeah, we're going to sell it. Just really haven't had the opportunity to use it, and hull damage is more important right now, I think, than causing panic on their crew. So just get the fight over with sooner. So we have 59. What can we do? We have a shield charge booster we could buy, which boosts recharge rate by 15%. There's an FTL recharge booster and a drone recovery arm. I'm honestly thinking I just stock up on missiles. And can't really afford anything else. I could augment my ship probably with that. Door system. Let's upgrade the doors. Oh, we don't have quite enough. Oxygen refill rate could be good. And I'm happy with the medbay healing rate. So pretty much we upgrade our oxygen or we upgrade our sensors. Let's upgrade sensors. And then make our jump to the exit. Trade 6 fuel for 3 missiles? Sorry. Not gonna do it. Alright, next sector. Uncharted Nebula or Rebel Controlled? I hate nebulas, so we're gonna go Rebel Controlled. Much as I hate to see it. That's okay though. Number of fleets in this sector. Well, I think we're just gonna have to leap as quickly as we can to the exit while avoiding these nebulas. See a civilian space station, heavy damage. You receive a message, we've been hit hard by the war. We could sell 3 drone parts for 12 scrap. I think we do that because we don't even have any drones. So that was a good deal. There's a store down here, we only have 16. We might be able to stock up on missiles. Let's check it out. Missiles and fuel are usually pretty cheap, so we could buy 2 missiles. We're gonna need the fuel probably more than the. We'll need the fuel more than the missiles, pretty sure. Let's help them out. We're gonna need some scrap. So we need to get to this for a reward of drone parts. I honestly don't really care. We'll probably ignore that and then just get out of this sector as soon as we can. We have an encounter finally. It is a Rebel AI ship, so there's no crew on board. Lots of drones. Let's power up the missiles and take out the drones, and we'll also aim our lasers at the drones. We'll probably then focus our traditional fire on their weapons and shield systems. Oh, we missed. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's take out their weapons. Okay, we've breached them. Our weapons are almost repaired. Door systems are down, so let's repair that. We'll actually send you stay here. We'll send our rock crew member to take care of that. Their weapons are offline. That's great. We'll aim our laser at their drones, another missile at their weapon systems. And we should be able to finish this fight up pretty quickly. Great. 53 scrap, couple missiles, that's good. We only have 3 missiles left, so we're going to have to be careful with our use of those. I guess we'll get the pike beam up and running. Might be not as useful at this stage of the game, but let's exit this sector. We could hire a crew member for 37 scrap. We can hire a crew member for 37 scrap. You know, it might be a really good idea, in all honesty. Let's do it. Maria, we will assign to engines. Let's close these doors. We'll assign this guy to our shields. And we'll heal this guy. Anyone else who needs healing? Doesn't look like it. So 5 crew members. We've gained 2, a mantis and a rock, over the course of this mission. It's very valuable. She has evasion skill +7 with engines, so that might help us a lot in our upcoming battles. Let's jump to the next. We have time to repair our ship, although we might not be able to afford it. Let's just check. 21. Well, we can fix some. We're missing. We're short by 1 scrap. That's so unfortunate. Let's get out of here. Next sector, slug-controlled nebula. Well, we're getting close. This is about as far as I've made it in this game, and the run is going a little long, which is unfortunate. But you know, what are you gonna do? This distress signal up here. Let's check it out in hopes of getting some resources. We have a pirate rigger. It's fairly strong. So this, you know, judging by past performance, this could be the end. But let's check it out. All right. They have drones. We have 3 missiles. I say we aim our burst laser at their drones. Pike beam at same. And cut across all those systems. Let's try it. This should work pretty well. Their shields were up, so we didn't quite make it. I think I have to synchronize this fire. Okay, we'll aim the burst laser at the drone, the pike beam. Let's repair our sensors. That fire should go out pretty soon. They're evading us really well. There's a hull breach. So this guy is going to need some med bay attention. They have very strong shields, so we probably will need to break out our missiles here. Let's aim that at their weaponry. Burst laser at, I guess, the shield unit. I'm gonna go for the classic attack here. It's a pretty strong enemy. Let's close these doors up. Oh, my door control is offline. Okay, so we'll have that repaired by our rock dude. Okay, their weapons are offline. That's pretty good, although they are repairing them pretty quickly. Okay, doors are almost repaired. Did we lose our... We lost our mantis. Did I send her to die? I must have. That's really bad. Oh yeah, we're out of missiles. Okay. Let's see if we can get our sensor systems back online. We're at critical hull, so this is a pretty close situation, and I think we will end up dying. Okay, let's open some... Well, we don't have door control. That's right. And our ship has broken apart in the cold void of space. We made it about as far as I could have expected to, although I felt certainly quite a bit more equipped this time around, just having some knowledge of how the ship upgrade system works. And a high score of 1,040 points, so very cool. Much better around that time, at least I was more satisfied with it. And it was a little bit longer, about 50 minutes, so I apologize if that one a little long, but hopefully you had some fun watching it. I had some fun playing it. I wasn't nearly as frustrated this time as I could have been. So I consider it a good run and not a waste of time, as many of these roguelite episodes can tend to seem. So thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next time. Take care.